You're welcome to this YouTube channel. If you are new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and share to your friends. Even on Facebook, you can share, okay? You can share this link to your friends, even on Facebook or to any other platform that you would like to share too, so that we may benefit as a team, not alone. So, presenting to you this lesson, I'm Tutor Patrick Divine. This is my name. I'm Tutor Patrick Divine. So we are actually looking at how to write a chemical formula, and I want us to do more examples. Okay, more examples. All right, more examples on how to do or to write a chemical formula. Okay. So, if you need online tuitions with me, you can contact me on this line, okay? On this WhatsApp line. It's actually a direct line. You can call me, suppose you want to call. You can even WhatsApp me on this same line. So, my line is 0975334778 plus 260975334778, as simple as that. So we're actually looking at chemical formula as we actually said. So for example, we have this as our example one. So I explained already about this in the previous videos. This is actually part 3 of the chemical formula. All right, this is part 3 of the chemical formula, part 3. So we have ammonium, okay? Ammonium carbonate, like that. Suppose you're told that make the chemical formula or write the chemical formula of ammonium carbonate. So you need to understand that, you need to know that there is a combination of two radicals. This is a radical. We learned the radicals in the previous videos, right? So if you didn't watch that video, kindly go back and watch so that we may move together. All right. This is a radical that we actually did. So this is ammonium. This is carbonate, a radical. Okay. So we need to know their valence numbers, and we talked about the valence numbers in the previous videos. So if you miss this chemistry, it will be difficult for you to during your exams. So you need to do this. You need to know how to make a chemical formula before you write an exam. So you need to know that we said that carbonate has a valence of 2, right? Carbonate has a valence of 2, and its symbol is what? So the first thing that you're supposed to do is to write the symbol, okay? Or should I say the formula for carbonate, okay? So how do you write it? For the formula for carbonate. So the formula for carbonate is CO3, okay? So capital C, capital O, and 3, meaning that there are 3 atoms of oxygen and 1 carbon of what? 1 atom of carbon, like that. Okay, 3 atoms of oxygen, 1 carbon of 1 atom of carbon. And here ammonium. Okay, so you may be thinking that ammonium, its chemical symbol or chemical formula for ammonium is starting with A, simply because carbonate has started with C. No, that is a big no. So you need to know this formula. So carbon for ammonium, it starts with letter N, capital N, okay? Capital N, H4. So meaning that there are 4 atoms of hydrogen. 4 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of what? Of nitrogen, like this. 4 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of nitrogen. So you need to know also the number of atoms present in a compound. Okay, so if you remember very well what we actually did in the previous video, we said that the valence number for carbonate is 2. Okay, is 2. That is the valence number of carbonate. Now how about the valence number of ammonium? So you should know it. They will never give you on a periodic table. You never find it in a paper or anywhere, but it has to go with you in your what? In your head. Okay, you need to know it by heart. So the chemical formula, the valence number for ammonium is 1. Okay, the valence number for ammonium is 1. So this is the second thing that you need to do. The first thing is to write their formulas. The second thing, you write their number of valences. Then the third thing is to swap or to exchange their valences. So this one will go to this one and this one will go to that one. So these two will come to ammonia. So then the one will come to where? To carbonate. Okay, they have exchanged their valences like that, as simple as that. Then the next thing that you're supposed to do is to look for a common factor of these two numbers. A common factor is actually a number that when you divide in both numbers, it won't give a remainder. Okay, it won't give a remainder. So think about it. What number can you divide into 2 and 1 without leaving a remainder? Without leaving a remainder, it means that it leaves a remainder as 0, like that. A remainder as what? As 0. So what is the number that you can divide in both numbers to give a remainder of 0? And that is what? Is 1. So when you divide 1 in here, okay, it will give you 1. When you divide 1 into 2, it will give you 2. So 2 into 2, it is what? 1 into 2, it is what? It is 2. Okay? Then 1 into 1, it is what? It is 1. Like that. As simple as that. Then the next thing is you write this. Okay? You get this formula, you write it here. Okay? You write it here as that. And if the number that you have swapped to it, okay, the number that you have swapped to a radical, if it is just a radical, a combination of 2 or more atoms, okay, that are not independent, okay, like this. So if this number is greater than 1, it is bigger than 1. For as long as this number is not 1, it is 2 and above. It is what? It is 2 and above. Remember to put the bracket, this radical inside the bracket. This is what you should do. Okay? Remember to put this radical inside the what? The bracket, like that. If only it is a radical, not any other atom. Okay? Not any other atom. If only it is a radical, it will give you a compound or a combination of 2 or more atoms like this. Okay, so even this one, you bring it like this. So this one is carbonate. It is like that, carbonate. Okay, so this is how you write it. You write carbonate. So this one means that there is just one compound of this carbonate. Okay, one more of this. All right, so here it is just simple. I want you to understand. So here it is not more than 1, it is 1. Okay, mean that you just write it like that. If it is 1, you write it like that. If it is more than 1, meaning that it is 2, you put this radical inside the bracket. So meaning that it is going to be, you write this one as, you write it together now. So we write like this, ammonium, like that. There is 2 here. Then you bring this one like that. Okay, so this is the chemical formula for ammonium carbonate, like that, as simple as that. This is the formula for ammonium carbonate, like that. So why did I just get this one? When you say 1 times x, it is going to give you what? 1 times x. You can't say 1x. No, you can't say 1x. So we can't say carbon 1, no, carbonate 1, no. So we just write it as the way it is, meaning that it has a coefficient of what? Of 1 here. So this is how you write the chemical formula for carbonate. Let's look at another one. Let's look at aluminium phosphate. Aluminium what? Aluminium phosphate. So aluminium phosphate. Okay, phosphate, like that. Aluminium what? Aluminium phosphate. So I actually gave you this one as a radical. Okay, I sent you that paper where there are radicals there. So you need to know its valence number. You need to know its chemical formula. How do you write the chemical formula? How do you write the formula for phosphate? So for phosphate, we actually write it as capital P, then capital O, then 3, like that. So this is how you write what? Phosphate. You should know it. They will never show you that this is phosphate. You need to know it by heart. Okay, so this is aluminium. So aluminium, it is found on the periodic table. Aluminium, it is found on the periodic table. Where can we find aluminium? So if you check out here, if you check it out from here, aluminium. Okay, so if you check out aluminium like that, so you find that it is in group 3 here. So this is aluminium 3, and we actually said that in the previous video, in part 1, we said that this shows the number of valence. This shows that those atoms which are in group 3, they have their valence number as what? As 3. Okay, so the symbol of the symbol of aluminium, it's Al, capital L, small letter L. So you write capital L, small letter L, like that. Okay, so you need to know their valence number. So valence number for aluminium, we said that it is 3, since it is in group 3. Okay, it is in group 3. So this is its valence number. So it is what? It is 3. Then phosphate, you need to know it by heart. I said it in the previous video. I actually even gave you the paper of this. I gave you all these radicals. So what is the valence number for phosphate? So the valence number for phosphate is 3. Okay, it is 3, like that. So I said you need to swap their valences. You need to swap their valences as the next thing. So it is where it is 3. It is what? 3, like that. Okay, it is 3, like that. All right, so when they come like this, 3, 3, so you look for a common factor. A common factor, I said, it is a number that you divide in both numbers without it giving you a remainder. So in here we can divide 1. In 3 we can divide 1, and we can also divide what? 3 itself. There are only 2 factors that we can divide in here. So we can divide 1 and 3, but dividing 1 into this one, it won't make sense. Okay, so the factor that the highest factor that we can divide in this, for it to give you the correct answer, you need to divide it by 3 in both sides. Okay, by 3. Okay, so 3 into 3, it will give you what? It will give you 1. 3 into 3, it will give you what? It will give you 1, like that. All right, so we said that if it is a radical, if it is a radical that is being given a number that is more than 1, so you put it in a bracket. But these are actually giving us 1 1, so meaning that you don't even have to put it in the brackets. So meaning that we're going to write the chemical formula as aluminium phosphate, aluminium 1, then phosphate, like that, as simple as that. Okay, as simple as that. Are we together? As simple as that, just that. So this is how you write a chemical formula. This is how you write a chemical formula. So let me give you the last example. I want to give you the last example. Okay, let me give you the last example. So we are going to do the last example, then I give you work to do. Okay, so the last example, then I give you work to do. Okay, so here we have calcium. Okay, calcium. All right, so we have calcium, like that. Calcium, or should I write it as calcium, like that? Calcium, like that. Okay, so calcium and hydroxide. Okay, hydroxide. So you need to know the symbol or the formula for hydroxide. Okay, this is one of the radicals. This is one of the radicals that we learned in the previous videos. So if you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and share the link to your friends. Okay, so the symbol for hydroxide, it is not H then oxygen. No, it is oxygen and hydrogen, like this. Okay, so this is how the symbol looks like, or this is how the formula looks like. Then the symbol for calcium, it is what? It is Ca, like this. So you need to know the chemical formula for this one. Okay, I mean the valence number for hydroxide. So hydroxide has a valence number of 1, and calcium has a valence number of what? Of 2. It is in group 2. So you need to swap its valence numbers. So here you have 2, here you have 2, or you have 1. Here you have 2 here, sorry. Here you have 2, here you have 1. Since this one, it will come this side, this 2, it will come this side. So this is 1, this is 2. So you can even tell that when you divide, you look for a common factor, and the common factor, it is 1. It is just going to give you the same thing. So meaning that there will be only 1 atom of calcium and 2 atoms of hydroxide. And you know that whenever you are given more than one atom, one valence number to a radical, you should put it in the bracket. So you should put it in the bracket like this, then the 2 will come outside, meaning that these 2, it is for oxygen, meaning that there are 2 atoms of oxygen and 2 atoms of hydrogen, like that. There are 2 atoms of hydrogen and 2 atoms of oxygen, like that, meaning that it is just like the simple mathematics that you know, like 2 multiplied by x plus 2, like this. When you multiply 2 by x, it will give you 2x. 2 by 2, it will give you what? 4, like that. It is just one and the same. When you multiply 2 times h, it is 2h. Then we multiply 2 times oxygen, just 2 oxygen. So this is how you write the what? The chemical formula. All right. So this is how you write their chemical formulae. Okay, so I'll give you work to do. So I'll give you work to do. So this is your assignment. Okay, so it is write the chemical formula of the following. Okay, of the following, like this. So here you have number 1. So number 1, we have sodium sulfate. Okay, sodium sulfate. Okay, like this. Sodium sulfate, like this. Okay, sodium sulfate. Number 2. So number 2, we are going to have beryllium. Okay, this is beryllium oxide. Like this. Then number 3, we will have what are we going to have here? So we have iron. Like this. Iron 3. Okay, iron 3 carbonate. Okay, so iron 3 carbonate. So iron, this one, it is a transition metal, meaning that it is found where those transition metals are, and I said that they will specify for those ones, and this they have specified. So iron 3, meaning that it has 3 valence number. Its valence number is what? Is 3, and you know the number of the valence number for carbonate I have taught you in this video. So number 4 as our last question. So number 4, you will write for calcium hydrogen carbonate, like this. So this is the work that you are supposed to do. And when you are done with your work, you can send the answers on my WhatsApp line. Okay, you can send your solutions on my WhatsApp line. You can send me on my WhatsApp line. So my WhatsApp line, okay, my WhatsApp line is is plus 2609753347778. As simple as that. So you can WhatsApp me on this line if you need tuitions or if you have any question and if you need to submit this work. So please try this so that I see how we are going, if you are understanding or not, so that we should be moving together. We need to move together. If you didn't understand this, you can't move to the other thing. You won't understand. Okay, so you won't understand if you won't do the right thing here. So I want to see, suppose you've understood, please send the solutions in my inbox. Send the solutions in my inbox, not in the group. Not in the group. Send in my inbox the solutions for these questions. All right. Okay. So we are done with this one. So if you have questions, just WhatsApp me on this line. WhatsApp me on this line. I'm Tutor Patrick Divine. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe and share if you are a new member of this group.